Your ego will be crushed, but God is perfecting you. God is perfecting you. This is kingdom. A point comes, as it happens over and over, you will now discover the mind of Christ will be downloaded into you. You will now start thinking like Jesus. You will now start operating like Jesus. And the point comes, you start hearing the voice of God. And everything you hear God say and you say happens as if God spoke. So men look at you, you are like a God. And they can't explain it. But it was submission to the word. When you now perfect submission to the word, then you come to the third level of submission, which is when God commissions you. He said, go into the word. Now you can witness for me. That is when you are no longer just a banker. You are an apostle to the bank. That's when you are no longer just a lecturer. You are an apostle to the academia. That's why you are no longer just a member of parliament. You are an apostle to the government. That's why you are no longer just a businessman. You are an apostle to the economic sphere. You know what will now happen? When you talk, changes will happen. Suddenly the people will look at you as their natural leader. They will consult you for what to do. And you are wondering, I've been here for 10 years. What has changed? You have become an ambassador. You have become a king. You have become a priest. You have become a witness. This is how the day of the power shows up. You submit your life. You submit to the word. And then you submit to the commissioning of Christ. When you attain these three levels, it is you moving from a sinner to a believer. From a believer to a disciple. And from a disciple to a witness. It's when witnesses arise that the day of his power will be born. Some of you may be footballers, and in the footballing world, you give direction. Some of you may be cricket players. It's no longer about a cassock. You don't need a cassock or an apron to be a priest. You need to be commissioned to be one. And when you get into the world, you will disciple the world for Jesus Christ. Then, the world will see the day of his power. Because the king that you met, you are now sent to represent him. And you are not sent to represent him as a servant. You are sent to represent him as a king in his order. This is what God wants to do. This is why we came to Brisbane. We came here because witnesses must rise. A people that knows Jesus as king and can bear witness to Jesus as king must be born. He has no regard for age. You can be young, you can be old. He has no regard for gender. You can be male, you can be female. He has no regard for race. You can be white, you can be black. It doesn't matter. What matters is how much of him has been formed on your inside. And the gateway for that formation is submission to his authority. You begin by submitting your life. Then you submit to the authority of the word. Then he commissions you and you submit to that commissioning. Then you become a witness. You become a witness. You become a witness. Tonight, I want to make a call. Maybe you are here. You have not yet submitted your life. Maybe you have submitted